Hello everyone, welcome back. How are you all doing today? So, one thing that a lot of people are really looking forward to seeing in episode 9 by writer and director J.J. Abrams are of course the various cameos that will be making their way into this film that will bring a final conclusion to the Skywalker saga. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing I will say that a lot of people, including myself, am really fascinated about this movie, specifically are, of course, how JJ is going to utilize the different cameos in this story. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art, and storyboard descriptions, etc. Now, one of which has all to do with the character of Anakin Skywalker / Hayden Christensen as an actor in episode 9. Now, what's really intriguing is these past weeks or so, you guys may have heard that Hayden Christensen as Anakin from episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, would be used in episode 9. Unused footage from that movie in, of course, episode 9 by J.J. Abrams. Now, additionally, on top of that, there are plans in place in order to use unused footage from Star Wars episode 2, Attack of the Clones, by, of course, Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker, to use some of the unused footage, deleted scenes that never made it to the Blu-ray and or the final cut of that movie, and using that in episode 9 to create the character of Anakin Skywalker in one of the phases of the hybrid Force Ghost. So in case you guys did not know, a hybrid Force Ghost will be used in episode 9, and they are going to use some unused footage from episode 2, Attack of the Clones, the adult version of Anakin Skywalker without the long hair, in order to create the Force Ghost of Anakin, the hybrid Force Ghost version. So in case you guys did not know, there are different stages of the hybrid Force Ghost. This was an idea by J.J. Abrams that never made it to the final cut of the movie. So the hybrid Force Ghost, at least in the Force Awakens art book, has 3 different stages. However, in episode 9, it's implied that there may be actually more than 3 stages of the hybrid Force Ghost in this movie. So when we look at the character of Anakin in Attack of the Clones, we obviously see a major change between that version of Anakin and the version of Anakin that we do see in Revenge of the Sith. One big example here is he's got the shorter hair in episode 2, and that unused footage is going to be applied in episode 9 to create the hybrid Force Ghost of Anakin Skywalker. So, when I look at J.J. Abrams, we do know that he's very ambitious and that there are negotiations still in place in order to actually get Hayden Christensen on board, on set for this movie during reshoots in, of course, April of 2019. In case you guys did not know, April 2019 this year is when they begin reshoots for episode 9, for some of the major sequences and for some of the cockpit sequences during the major space battles that will be making their way in this story. So, Anakin Skywalker, to me, is the true face of the Star Wars franchise, as well as Darth Vader. And for them to implement unused footage from Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith now, both films, and of course, the prequel trilogy era, in order to give us that hybrid Force Ghost, and modifying the footage used from those 2 movies, and combining it together in order to do something incredible, I still feel that what the optimum choice here is to really get Hayden Christensen back physically on set for some of the reshoots that are planned this April, next month, mind you. So I think that, the fact that there are negotiations in place to get Hayden back on board, I think that they're going to do it. I don't see why Hayden would deny it, or I don't see why Disney, Lucasfilm, JJ, and crew would come to a disagreement of even getting Hayden Christensen back on board. The thing here is that we do know that there are a lot of people against the prequels and who have a lot of distaste with how Hayden Christensen portrayed the character of Anakin Skywalker. So it's all a matter of Disney and Lucasfilm biting the bullet and pretty much making the choice of just going with their gut and bringing Hayden back in order to get the true version of Anakin Skywalker, the light side version, if you will. There's 2 different versions of Anakin in general that are supposed to be in episode 9, the hybrid Force Ghost and the regular light side version of Anakin Skywalker that we are used to seeing in, of course, episode 6, Return of the Jedi. So, the thing here is this, when I look at episode 9, this really is their final chance, their last chance to do something incredible with Anakin Skywalker, and since they're doing it in this movie, they have to do it right. They have to get it done correctly, because if it does not fit well with the fans, it's just not going to work. It's not going to resonate with people around the world, around the entire globe. So when we look at Star Wars fans, specifically, with Episode 9 now upcoming this December, coming out of The Last Jedi Backlash and the Solo: A Star Wars Story box office results for Disney, this movie is a big deal, not just for the Star Wars community, but also for Disney and Lucasfilm. It is pretty much imperative that they get this done right, and that they really do something genuine for the fans. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No, I'm not the one from night to morning.